Happy Tuesday, everybody. Most of you wouldn't know it by how it feels outside, but we had a front drop through overnight. Now, particularly for North Arkansas and parts of southern Missouri, it's down several degrees. Harrison started in the 60s yesterday morning, so it's a fair amount cooler, but it's still not bad. Now, the wind is really going to pick up this afternoon, and you're going to notice the increase by mid to late afternoon, gusts over 30 miles an hour, a good bet, and it will be from the southeast. So I still think we're going to have a relatively warm day. The wind overnight, usually the model's overdone on it. The winds above the surface will be quite gusty, but down low, I think it'll be a little lower. And then tomorrow, pretty windy. Storms will be coming through. This is 10 o'clock in the morning, but as the storms move out, the sun should reappear on the backside, and 40 to 50 mile per hour winds appear likely. And with the sun, that really looks to warm things up. Now, temperatures today, down only a few degrees, and this is despite the increase in cloud cover. I'll show you that in a second. So we're talking low to, I think, mid-60s, warmest air in the south. And then look at this. Tonight, early temps down into the 50s. So this is 8 p.m. The coolest air likely out here along Highway 63, and we're talking maybe a few low 50s. But then look, by midnight, we're already starting back uphill, many spots in the 60s, and by tomorrow morning, we're going to be way up in the 60s. So essentially, high temps today will be matched by low temps tomorrow, a very warm night. And then I just think the modeling is way too cool tomorrow, assuming the sun comes out, and I think it will by, say, mid-afternoon. So this morning, the cold front way south of us, but very quickly, that's going to start running back to the north. So high clouds, you see those, they'll thicken up through the day. This is 6 o'clock this evening. By midnight, that warm front will be just a little north of us, and we might see just a few showers and storms. You kind of see hints of that a little after midnight, perhaps, and I don't think that's going to be widespread, but watch back here to the west. Those along that dry line will expand, and a dry line essentially means a lot of moisture out ahead and then dry air behind it. That can act kind of like a cold front. So a very fast-moving upper wave will be ejecting out of Texas. In the morning hours, that upper wave will be kind of back here, and by early evening, it'll be out here. So it's going to race to the northeast and force a line of thunderstorms to develop along that front. Instability, pretty low, really, but the wind and lift will be quite intense, and so that line has potential to produce a little severe weather. There's noon. That should be out toward Highway 63 or so, Rowell to West Plains and Mountain Home, and then some sun coming back in the afternoon. That is going to be key. There's 3 o'clock, and provided this is close, I think temps could pop into the 70s, at least mid-60s. That's on the cool end. And notice the cold front's still back in Kansas, so we're going to be really warm most of the night, but by Thursday morning, cold front's going to be about halfway through. Temps will already be falling, and it will be noticeably cooler for a couple of days. That severe threat increased from the Storm Prediction Center now at level 2 risk, and this covers about the western 2/3 of the Ozarks, give or take. And so tomorrow, because of this, is a first alert weather day. High wind will be the main threat. Lots going on, really, in the 7-day forecast. It's been an active pattern. Tomorrow, shooting for 72. That won't necessarily be the case everywhere. Storms exiting from Springfield about 1 o'clock or so. Much cooler Thursday, a little breezy too. A cooler day Friday, maybe a few showers Saturday. Right now it looks like another potential for some strong storms very late Sunday night into early Monday.